So the baby puppy ripped up her bed. I don't know if you remember from previous vlogs, but it was a circular, thick, really nice, fluffy bed. And, I mean, she's bored, I get it, but yeah, she took all that out, so that sucked. So now she doesn't have a nice bed. And she had some blankets that were there as part of her, like, kennel bed that, again, this one had stuff in it, had stuffing, so she, like, ripped it all out. So now she has a new blanket, because I don't think there's a point in buying a nice bed. And I've tethered her here, so that way she has a little more free range, but she can't go down the stairs. And there's a reason why she might want to go down the stairs. There's Barley. Because we don't want her climbing up and down the stairs. The baby gate used to be there to begin with because she just shouldn't be doing her own thing anywhere she wants, either choking hazards downstairs or because she will chew on furniture and things. So the baby gate was there to begin with. Now it's here to try to keep her in this room more. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, where's the puppy? She's tired today. We went out with her for a little bit, but I mean she's tired because of medication and stuff too. So I just wanted to give her a little more free range, and we'll see if she tugs on that, if my knot will hold up. Probably not, I suck at tying knots, but anyway, that's the puppy. Hi, Wren. Well, weather report. It is February, I don't even remember anymore. Let's look that up first. What day is it? February 21st. So this happened a couple days ago. It was also +9 the other day, and there was no snow on the ground whatsoever. Everything kind of like melted, other than like stuff hidden in the shadows of valleys and whatever. But yeah, it was really nice. I went for a bike ride last week, and then we got just dumped on all over again. It's -19, with a real feel of -23, and it sucks. It's cold all over again. Thought we were getting an early spring, and should have known better, because this is how it be, you know. This is how it is. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, you shouldn't complain though. You had a couple nice days, okay, but I would rather, again, like, you just get acclimated to what it's like. I would rather just the consistency of like -20 whatever, and that would be it for the whole winter, and never have this back and forth garbage, because I would be used to it. I would what's up? I would, you know, not feel like, oh, like teased, and also just like, you know, you get really used to nice weather real quick, and then all of a sudden it's like 30-degree difference. Like, it's literally from a couple days ago. Now it's like almost -20, and it was like +10. There's a 30-degree difference within a few days. That sucks. As much as I love about Lethbridge, again, the Chinooks, the wind that comes off, that warm wind, like, I don't see the benefit of that sometimes. Like, I really don't. It's too windy sometimes to do anything, because it's crazy wind. And then, so you can't even enjoy the fact that it's warm outside, because it's too freaking windy. What are you gonna do? Who cares? It's so windy. You can't do anything. It doesn't matter if it's +30 outside, if it's 100-kilometer winds in your freaking face. Anyway, that's my weather report. So progress on this piece. I don't remember the title of it anymore. Oops. Did I put it on the back? No. David chose the color blue in conversation with the color yellow, I think is what it is. There's the railroad track down there. I'll talk to you about that for a little bit. So the other two are over here. Just been working on them slowly. This one is done. It was meant to be just kind of left alone for the most part. I added some black staining to it, but for the most part, it's going to be left alone. And I don't know if I'll add more black onto it or not, but it's the shortest track, which is significant also because it's going fairly untouched, which is part of the concept. I named them all because that just helps with the concept. It also to differentiate one from another because all three of them are going to be different. And this one and the one I have in the studio, oh my goodness, are the same size and look really similar. They both have a hole in them too. So I also needed to differentiate them just from the start with a name, and I feel like that helps, even if it's just subconscious. But this one is going to get slowly kind of stained in a way. Man, I can almost see like the metal without the rust. I used some CLR on this, which I don't know if that was the best choice, but yeah. So I'm going to do some staining of this one very deliberately over time, and just have layers and layers and layers of some staining on it, which I should probably do today. Actually, I should probably get some of that done. So let me flip this over here. I don't want to flip it that way. Oops. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I forget what I was talking about. Yeah, but this one, in here, I have the other painting on top of it, and it's just on the paint wall. I mean, below the paint wall, so that it gets stained incidentally and not very deliberately whatsoever. That's part of the concept as well. So, to talk about that real quick, there was this call out for submissions for proposals for at CASA. I'm so confused right now. For CASA, there was a call out for proposals. They have a exhibition called Heavy Metal that they're going to be putting on in the summer, and so I sent in a proposal, and I was granted the opportunity to have the railroad tracks. They're just kind of focusing on things like history and time. Those railroad tracks were excavated from 3rd Avenue South downtown here during the summer when they were doing construction. So, yeah, I kind of had an idea about just how these already hold so much weight with time, and I'm just kind of equating it to mortality, and each one of these railroad tracks is basically going to be a life. One of them that basically goes untouched without ever trying to do anything to enrich their life or heal trauma or whatever else, and there's natural trauma there, which is that shortest track. And I did some black staining on it, which I think I will do a little more now that it's dried and I've looked at it. And then one that is like, the other one is deliberate staining and some texture and stuff that I'm going to add to it. And then this final one, which will have way more color on it, but it's incidental staining and deliberate coloring and texture and stuff like that too, and a lot more push and pull and that destroy, erase, and improve kind of pattern of living. So that's the concept for these. I'm excited to work on them. They're horribly difficult to move around. They are so heavy. I don't know how, even just moving them around from there into this room, like, I don't know how I managed to, like, bring them up the 3 flights of stairs. I don't know how I did it, but I did somehow. So, anyway, it's really cool. I'll keep you updated on those. It's a cool project to be a part of, and I'm super excited. Doing the outro for the vlog. A lot of other videos this week. There is a conversation on lack of choice and how that can be a good thing. And then there are 4 reviews. One is the comic book series East of West, and another is the movie Primal Fear. Another one is the book Flowers for Algernon, and another one is the movie Detroit Rock City. So a lot of diversity there in the reviews this week, and just playing catch up a little bit. But yeah, those are there as well. It's snowing right now, so that's fun. But yeah, it's not super cold right now as it was a couple days ago, so that's nice. It's going to be crazy windy tomorrow. With that comes warmth, but also last time I checked, which was, I think, this morning, like 60-kilometer winds tomorrow for the weekend. So cool beans, but we'll see you at another time.